Welcome to the Classic Cars Club. Number 1.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door hardtop. Price, $38,500. Offer for consignment is a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air hardtop, showing 30,238 miles, true mileage unknown. Subject to a frame-on restoration about 20 years ago and garage kept since, this classic remains an excellent example of one of America's most iconic cars. Finished in Inca silver over onyx black, it features gold trim, an aluminum wedge insert, and 17-inch American Racing Torque thrust wheels. Chrome bumpers, stainless moldings, and tasteful window tint round out the stunning exterior. Inside, the silver and black interior includes cobblestone cloth seating, a vintage-style dash with an added trio of auxiliary gauges, and a Hurst floor shifter for the 4-speed manual transmission. The black carpet, silver headliner, and clean trunk add to the car's appeal. Under the hood is a clean 327 Ci V8 with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, headers, and auto gear 4-speed sending power to a 3.36 rear end. Braking is provided by 4-wheel drum brakes. The undercarriage is solid and shows some typical wear, with cherry bomb mufflers and dual exhaust. On the road, the car runs strong, shifts smoothly, and delivers that unmistakable 57 charm.
Number 2.
1969 Pontiac Firebird 400 convertible. Price, $25,500. 400 Ci V8. This 1969 Pontiac Firebird 400 convertible is a bold and beautifully presented drop-top muscle car, finished in carousel red with an ivory white soft top. It's powered by a replacement 400 Ci V8 paired to a 3-speed automatic transmission and benefits from recent mechanical and cosmetic work, making it an excellent cruiser with classic muscle car appeal. Under current ownership, this Firebird received a fuel system service, brake overhaul, new shocks, and a refinished trunk. A set of 15 American racing wheels wrapped in Cooper Cobra Radial G/T tires add to its aggressive stance, while power steering and front disc brakes improve drivability and safety. The car also retains iconic features like dual hood scoops for Hunter badging and fender vents. The cabin has been refreshed and features parchment vinyl bucket seats, a matching rear bench, wood grain trim, and a Pioneer cassette stereo. Additional equipment includes lap belts for 5, a tilt column, and a rally pack, style cluster with auxiliary gauges for voltage, oil pressure, and temperature, a 160 miles per hour speedometer, and Equus tachometer complete the driver focus setup. The odometer reads 30,000 miles with approximately 1,000 added by the current owner. True mileage is unknown. The 400 Ci V8 is fitted with an Edelbrock intake, an air cleaner, backed by a replacement torque converter, long tube headers, and a dual exhaust system with turn-down finishers for a powerful, throaty sound. An aluminum radiator with dual fans helps keep things cool, and the car includes a spare 14 Rally 2 style wheel set, additional parts, and PHS automotive documentation. This Firebird 400 convertible offers classic 1960s muscle styling, strong V8 performance, and top-down driving fun, all at an accessible price point. It's offered with a clean Texas title and ready for the next enthusiast to enjoy.
Number 3.
1958 Chevrolet Impala Sport Coupe 3-speed project. Price, $20,500. Location, California. This 1958 Chevrolet Impala Sport Coupe is a running and driving project powered by a 348 Ci turbo thrust V8 mated to a 3-speed manual transmission with a floor-mounted shifter. Originally finished in onyx black, the car has been repainted several times and now wears a shade of turquoise, complemented by a black, gray, and turquoise vinyl and cloth interior. As Chevrolet's top-tier model in 1958, the Impala boasted signature features like quad headlights, triple taillights, and sculpted rear quarters with faux vents. This example retains those classic cues, though the body shows visible dents, scratches, and wear, making it ideal for restoration enthusiasts. Recent service included cleaning the fuel tank, replacing the brake master cylinder, battery, fuel pump and lines, radiator, and left side window, servicing the parking brake, and replacing the power steering fluid, installing Coker Classic white wall tires on 15 steel wheels with chrome covers. Inside, The cabin features bench seats, a heater, AM radio, and a clock, along with floor-mounted shifter. The dashboard shows peeling, there's wear on the panels, and some corrosion is present on interior metals. Instrumentation includes a horizontal 120 miles per hour speedometer, auxiliary gauges, and an aftermarket tachometer mounted under the dash. The odometer reads 47K miles, but true mileage is unknown. Power comes from the factory-style 348Ci V8 equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor. The car starts and runs, though further mechanical sorting is recommended before regular driving. This Impala project is offered at no reserve with recent service documentation and a clean California title, a classic cruiser with big potential for restoration or customization.
Number 4.
1963 Oldsmobile Starfire 2-door hardtop. Price, $19,900. This 1963 Oldsmobile Starfire Coupe is a rare survivor with 68,760 title verified miles. One of just 21,489 Starfire Coupes built that year, it represents a unique chapter in Oldsmobile's history with signature styling, like the contoured rear window, satin side panel, and multiple star-themed emblems throughout the car. Finished in ebony black, the car wears original trim including the bold front grille, wraparound bumpers, rocket-inspired fins, and 14-inch wheel covers. There are various exterior blemishes, paint cracks, bubbling, chips, and rust, consistent with age. The red vinyl interior features bucket seats, a star-stamped console with a T-shifter, ribbed aluminum dash trim, and a distinctive center-mounted hatch. Red carpets and a white headliner remain in solid condition. Under the hood is a 394Ci rocket V8 with 345 horsepower, a 4-barrel carburetor, and a 3-speed hydromatic rotomatic automatic transmission, sending power to a 3.42 rear axle. Power drum brakes serve all 4 wheels. The underside shows typical wear and aging, with surface rust and minor leaks, but a mostly solid structure. It starts easily and drives well, though some valve tap is noted. The clock and blower fan are inoperable. A seldom-seen full-size luxury muscle car from Oldsmobile's golden era, offering style, character, and a touch of 60s space-age flair.
Number 5.
1965 Ford Mustang GT Convertible. Price, $49,000. This rare A-code 1965 Mustang GT Convertible is a triple black beauty, restored and loaded with factory options. Powered by a 289Ci V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, it's paired to a 4-speed manual transmission and dual exhaust with Flowmaster mufflers for a muscular sound and smooth performance. A real GT, it features fog lamps, rear valence exhaust tips, GT badging and striping, styled steel wheels, and a desirable rally pack gauge cluster with attaching clock. Options include power steering, front disc brakes with dual master cylinder, factory air conditioning, and a manual black convertible top with boot cover. The Raven black paint, black deluxe pony interior, wood grain trim, and factory console complete its high-end presentation. Long-term Southern ownership and only 1,604 miles showing on the odometer make this a standout pony car for collectors or cruising.
Number 6.
1955 Ford Customline Tudor Sedan. Price, $40,000. This eye-catching 1955 Ford Customline Tudor Sedan combines vintage charm with custom flair and modern performance. Showing 83,325 actual miles, it features a bold turquoise metallic finish with silver scallop flames, fender skirts, custom taillights, and 17-inch American Racing Torque thrust wheels wrapped in fresh tires. Inside, turquoise and white pleated upholstery matches a clean interior, complete with a vintage dash, see-through astrodial speedometer, added CD stereo, auxiliary gauges, AC controls, and a custom console. The trunk is finished with carpet, sound system, and a matching spare. Power comes from a 5.0 LEFI V8 from a late ADS Mustang, backed by a 4-speed AOD automatic transmission with overdrive. Power steering and power front disc brakes offer modern drivability, while dual exhaust flows through FlowPro mufflers. The undercarriage is clean with minor surface rust and one rust spot on the driver's door. Drives strong and straight with smooth braking and solid acceleration. Noted issues include non-working wipers, horn, and rear windows. A head-turning street custom that blends style, comfort, and muscle. Engine versi Iklan singkat atau terjemahan bahasa Indonesia. Saya bantu. Download as audio. Tanya ChatGPT.
Number 7.
1955 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible. Price, $50,000. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1955 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible is a beautifully restored example of one of Oldsmobile's sportiest offerings from the mid-1950s. Finished in a striking Burlingame red and polar white two-tone combination, this rare drop top, one of only 9,007 built, showcases the bold styling and upscale flair of the era. Under the hood sits a 324 cubic inch rocket V8 rated at 202 horsepower, paired with a hydromatic automatic transmission. Power steering and pedalese power brakes make for smooth, easy driving. The white vinyl power top operates at the flip of a switch. Inside, red and ivory vinyl bench seats complement a beautifully preserved dash featuring a 120 miles per hour speedometer, gauges for amps, oil, temp, and fuel, along with an AM radio and clock. Wide white wall radials and full wheel covers round out the classic look. Owned for over 20 years by a careful California-based enthusiast, this well-cared-for Olds is a prime example of a 50s cruiser, comfortable, powerful, and stylish.
Number 8.
1966 Ford Mustang convertible. Price, $48,000. Location, Nevada. This 1966 Ford Mustang convertible is a stunning candy apple red cruiser with all the right options and a timeless pony car appeal. Powered by the desirable A-Code 289 cubic inch V8 paired with a 4-barrel carburetor, this Mustang produced 225 horsepower when new, and it's made to a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. The throaty note from the dual exhaust is pure 60s muscle. This Mustang benefits from power steering for easy handling and a white power-operated convertible top, which tucks neatly under a matching red boot when down. It rides on white wall radial tires with full wheel covers for that authentic vintage look, and with only 32,770 miles showing on the odometer, it presents as a well-kept and lightly used example. The candy apple red paint has been correctly refinished and shines beautifully in the light, accenting the Mustang's clean body lines and updated for 1966 horizontal bar grille. The interior is equally impressive, featuring deluxe red pony upholstery, red carpeting, door panels, and dash, along with a wood-grain steering wheel and the iconic 5-dial instrument cluster introduced for the 1966 model year. This convertible comes from long-term single-family ownership and reflects careful stewardship. Whether you're adding to your classic collection or looking for an iconic cruiser to enjoy, this 1966 Mustang convertible offers both looks and performance in equal measure.
Number 9.
1965 Plymouth Belvedere II two-door hardtop. Price, $34,000. Location, Green Lake, Wisconsin. This 1965 Plymouth Belvedere II is a striking two-door hardtop finished in glossy ebony black over a black vinyl interior. Showing 11,643 miles, true mileage unknown, it now packs a rebuilt 440 Ci V8 from 1978, replacing the original 318. Power is sent through a rebuilt A727 TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic to an 8 3/4 rear with 3.23 gears. The aggressive stance is enhanced by 15-inch Mopar police wheels, a wide hood scoop, and dual chrome exhaust tips. The body is clean with only minor waviness. Inside, pleated vinyl benches, a wood-rimmed steering wheel, autometer gauges, a large suntouch, and a B&M shifter provide vintage muscle vibes with modern touches. Underneath, torsion bar front suspension and leaf springs out back ride solidly, with Flowmaster mufflers providing a deep tone. Minor surface rust and a rust gap near the radiator support are noted. Starts strong, runs well, and drives straight, though some steering play and right side brake pull are present. A sharp, stealthy Mopar muscle car that's ready to enjoy.
Number 10.
1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk. Price, $32,000. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk blends European-inspired design with American flair. Restyled by Brooke Stevens, the GT Hawk debuted in late 1961 with a sleeker profile, squared-off roofline, removed fins, and a bold new grille, transforming the aging Hawk into a more modern, luxurious coupe. Finished in ermine white with great bright work, this example comes from a well-cared-for Southern collection. It's powered by a 289 CI Studebaker V8 paired with an automatic transmission and dual exhaust, producing a throaty note. Options include power steering, dual chrome mirrors, and white-wall radial tires on steel wheels with full hubcaps. Inside, the red bucket seat interior features a center console, wood-grain 3-panel instrument cluster, red carpeting, and stainless accents. The dash includes a 120 miles per hour speedo, touch, full gauges, clock, AM radio, and glove box. With only 9,335 GT Hawks built in 1962, this rare and elegant cruiser stands out as a distinctive piece of Studebaker history.
Number 11.
1967 Ford Mustang Convertible. Price, $39,900. Location, California. This iconic 1967 Mustang convertible wears fresh springtime yellow paint with black rocker stripes, a black canvas top, and staggered Magnum 500 wheels. The odometer reads 75,412 miles, but actual mileage is unknown due to it running in reverse. Powered by a 289 CI V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, paired to a 3-speed manual transmission and Ford 8-inch rear. Brakes are drums on all 4 corners. The engine bay is clean and well detailed, while the undercarriage remains solid thanks to past Customline coating. Inside, you'll find black vinyl bucket seats, newer carpet, a hearse shifter, and a vintage-style dash with chrome ring gauges. The top shows some wear, and the plastic rear window is hazy. Recent updates include newer tires, carpet, and dual exhaust. Noted issues: tough second gear, horn activates while turning, and non-working speedometer/odometer. A clean, strong-running classic Mustang, ready for open-top cruising.
Number 12.
1966 Acadian Canso Sport Deluxe. Price, $21,000. Location, Alberta, Canada. 350 CI V8, 200-4R auto. This 1966 Acadian Canso Sport Deluxe is a Canadian market muscle car that received a rotisserie restoration in 2013, including a repaint in blue and installation of a 350 CI V8 paired with a 4-speed 200-4R automatic transmission. Recent updates include new tires, alternator, vacuum booster, and wiper motor. The car features blue rally wheels, power steering, front disc brakes, CPP control arms, and a 10-bolt rear end. Inside, it sports blue vinyl bucket seats, a B&M Quicksilver shifter, auxiliary gauges, and a Pro Touch. The odometer reads 34K miles, with about 200 miles added by the current owner. The upgraded 350 V8 includes an aluminum intake, 4-barrel carburetor, aftermarket cam, and electric vacuum booster. Power is routed to the rear wheels via a 4-speed automatic and dual exhaust. Offered with Alberta registration, this Canso blends classic style with modern drivability.
Number 13.
1956 Ford Crown Victoria Skyliner. Price, $49,000. Location, Oklahoma. This rare 1956 Ford Crown Victoria Skyliner is one of just 603 units produced and represents the pinnacle of mid-century Ford design. With its iconic tinted acrylic roof, often referred to as the Skyliner panel, this car is a standout in any collection. Finished in a striking 2-tone Fiesta red over colonial white, the exterior features Ford's unmistakable basket handle tiara trim, stainless accents, and a classic Continental kit. A pair of tailpipe cutouts exit through the chrome rear bumper, a nod to Thunderbird styling. Minor flaws include 2 small paint bubbles and a few stone chips, but overall the paint and bright work present beautifully. Inside, the bold interior design continues with a mix of red, white, and black upholstery, including paisley-inspired cloth inserts on the split bench seats. The dash features Ford's Thunderbird-type cluster with grouped instruments, factory AM radio, and air conditioning controls. The red carpet, white headliner, and stock-style trunk with plaid mat complete the well-preserved cabin. Under the hood is a clean 312ci V8, rated at 225 horsepower, mated to a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission, and backed by a Ford 9-inch rear end with 3.23 gears. Power drum brakes and power steering ensure smooth operation, and the car rides on front coils and rear leaf springs with 2-inch lowering blocks for a slightly enhanced stance. The undercarriage is impressively clean with well-coated frame and floorboards. Dual exhaust with Smithy mufflers gives a classic note, while the car's overall structural condition speaks to careful ownership. Driving the Skyliner is a unique experience, especially with the sunlight filtering to the domed acrylic roof. It offers a wonderful blend of 1950s luxury, futuristic flair, and rare collectability. Truly a high point of Ford's post-war design era.
Number 14.
1955 Packard Clipper Super Panama. Price, $8,500. 352 V8, 3-speed manual. This rare 1955 Packard Clipper Super Panama hardtop is one of just 7,016 produced of model year and comes finished in two-tone green over a stylish tritone interior. Under current ownership since 2014, the car has received a rebuilt and overboard 352ci V8, along with updated brakes, suspension, and electrical system. Power is sent to the rear via a column-shifted 3-speed manual and a 3.90:1 rear end. The V8 is fitted with an Edelbrock carburetor, Oldsmobile fuel pump, port-matched heads, hardened seats, and a modern radiator. The sail includes a spare 320ci V8. Riding on 15-inch steel wheels with white wall tires, it retains its innovative torsion-level suspension, with new shocks installed 10K miles ago. Inside, the two-tone bench seats, green carpets, and textured dash showcase 1950s flair. Some cosmetic work is noted, and the fuel gauge and speedometer work intermittently. A great value for a distinctive and stylish mid-century hardtop, with upgraded mechanicals and a classic look.
Number 15.
1965 Ford Fairlane 500. Price, $32,000. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1965 Ford Fairlane 500 is a sharp, well-sorted example of Ford's midsize offering, blending style, muscle, and drivability in a clean Rangoon red package. As the top trim level of the Fairlane line, the 500 stood out with extra chrome accents, contoured new 465 body lines, and upgraded interior touches. Under the hood lies a 289 cubic inch V8, significantly enhanced with dual Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetors on an aluminum intake. A 4-speed manual transmission delivers power to the rear wheels, while MagnaFlow dual exhaust provides a deep, performance-oriented tone. Power steering ensures light, responsive handling, whether in parking lots or out on the open road. Riding on white wall radial tires with chrome spinner-style wire wheel covers, the car combines 60s elegance with driver-friendly updates. Chrome trim, upgraded lighting, and a beautifully finished Rangoon red exterior round out the Fairlane's stylish presence. Inside, the fully reupholstered red vinyl bench seats front and rear, matching red carpets, door panels, and padded dash look fantastic and retain their vintage character. Gauges include a 120 miles per hour speedometer, fuel and temperature readouts, along with an AM radio, heater/defroster controls, and locking glove box. Whether you're after a stylish cruiser, a weekend show car, or a fun 4-speed V8 Ford Classic, this 1965 Fairlane 500 delivers in looks and performance.
Number 16.
1967 Alfa Romeo Giulia Super Bellino Doro 5-speed. Price, $23,000. Location, California. This 1967 Alfa Romeo Giulia Super Bellino Doro is finished in Rosso Alpha over black vinyl and powered by a 1.6L DOHC inline-4 with dual Weber carburetors, paired to a 5-speed manual transmission. Acquired by the seller's father in 2023, it has since received rebuilt carbs, refreshed fuel and exhaust systems, and a full suspension and brake overhaul, including Bilstein shocks, centerline springs, rebuilt calipers, and new master cylinder. This example features a rare Bellino Doro trim package with distinctive brightwork and gold Alfa crests. Additional highlights include 15-inch steel wheels with 2023 David Destine tires, power-assisted 4-wheel disc brakes, dual mirrors, and modified rear arches for wider wheels. The windshield and weather seals were also replaced. Inside, it sports black vinyl seats from a later model, with trim, a cabin heater, and three-point belts. A new headliner was installed, and the sail includes extra seats needing refurb. Instrumentation includes a 140 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows 16K miles, though actual mileage is unknown. Offered with a clean California title, this rare and well-sorted Giulia is a great blend of classic Alfa charm and updated mechanicals, ready to drive and enjoy.
Number 17.
1965 Chevrolet Corvair Monza Convertible. Price, $22,500. Location, Michigan. This 1965 Corvair Monza Convertible shows 82,199 miles, non-actual, and is finished in resprayed Matador red with manual black canvas top. The first year, the Fisher Z body brought a redesigned Corvette-style rear suspension that addressed previous handling concerns. Features include new front seat upholstery, new alternator, and new wiring harness, all done in 2024. Chrome trim, correct Corvair badging, 13-inch wire-style wheel covers, and optional backup lights round out the exterior. Inside, black vinyl bucket seats offer comfort in vintage style, complemented by a Monza badge dash with aluminum trim, padded top, and an AM/FM/cassette radio. Additional features include a tilt rear-view mirror, seat belts, and a full black carpet set. Powered by a 164 CI air-cooled flat-six with dual carbs and backed by a 2-speed power-glide automatic, it drives the rear wheels via a 3.27 rear axle. The undercarriage presents well with coil spring suspension and 4-wheel drum brakes. This Corvair starts easily, runs strong, and handles well, with the only noted issue being non-functional wipers.
Number 18.
1969 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. Price, $23,000. Glade Green 350ci Rocket V8. This 1969 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser is a classic long roof wagon with vintage charm and practical updates. Originally sold in Denver, it remained with one family before being gifted to the current owner. Power comes from a 350ci Rocket V8 paired with a 3-speed turbo-hydromatic automatic transmission, and a Flowmaster exhaust adds a throaty note. Refinish in Glade Green with faux wood grain, the Vista Cruiser features a signature Vista roof skylights, chrome bumpers, and 14 Superstock 3 wheels. It rides on Uniroyal Tiger Paw tires and includes power steering and power-assisted drum brakes. Some cosmetic flaws include a dented rear bumper, minor dings, rust near the left rear wheel, and a water leak in the right cargo window. The interior was refreshed in 2020 with new green vinyl upholstery, carpeting, and headliner. Features include aftermarket AIC, an inoperative AM radio, and a lace-up steering wheel cover. The odometer reads 40K miles TMU. A vintage family cruiser with iconic styling, big glass skylights, and solid V8 performance, ready for the road or the next classic car meet.
Number 19.
1957 Ford Thunderbird E-Code Convertible. Price, $54,000. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1957 Ford Thunderbird E-Code Convertible is a rare, well-optioned example of Ford's iconic personal luxury car. One of only 1,499 E-Code T-Bird produced, this model is powered by a 312ci V8 with dual 4-barrel carburetors, producing 270 horsepower. Paired with an automatic transmission, power brakes, and power steering, it offers both performance and ease of driving. Finished in flame red with colonial white porthole hardtop, the car rides on white wall radial tires with full Thunderbird turbine wheel covers. Dual exhaust adds a classic growl to its cruise. Inside, the red vinyl interior features a 4-way power bench seat, classic instruments including a 140 miles per hour speedometer and 5,000 RPM tachometer, and a push-button town and country radio. A standout in both design and desirability, this E-Bird is ready to turn heads and enjoy the open road.